Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason, aka J Bone of the Ramblin' About Wrestling podcast, to bring you the Lucha Underground number 14, episode number 14 review. I apologize, I'm a little under the weather as I'm doing this. I apologize for it being a little late. I did want to get this out before the next episode, so I'm not trying to play a crazy catch-up game. So I'm going to get through this the best I can. And we'll make it short and sweet. That's not like it's going to be done in a minute or anything. We'll cover some issues from the show. Not issues, topics from the show, some bullet points. Namely, most importantly, this guy right here. Alberto, no. Former WWE superstar, current Mexico AAA champion, Alberto El Patron, has entered the temple. And that's where the episode kicks off. In the office, he's talking to El Jefe, Dario Guerrero. And to sum it up, he says before he plants his flag in the temple, he wanted to get something off his chest and say that the next time he comes to his office, he's coming for blood. And you gotta wonder. I'm going to make a small prediction here that whoever is in the underground of the temple, in that like cage, jail cell, whatever you want to call it, that's being held by the key that's around Guero's neck, whoever that is going to end up facing El Patron somewhere down the road, and it's going to become like one of the biggest feuds of the entire show. That's a prediction. I think that'll be great because Guero's very protective of that key and very hush hush about it to everyone else. We've seen little things here and there throughout the series, but it's all been real small, minuscule, And so yeah, El Patron's coming for blood, and his segment at the end of the show was great too. We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll talk about the matches. Argenis, the match is kicked off with Argenis versus Phoenix. Great lucha style match, and actually ended with a surprise, with a pile driver from Phoenix to win it. That was unexpected, but refreshing to see, and partway through the match, Katrina comes down. She has this new infatuation with Phoenix, and she actually crawls into the ring at the end of the match and does the whole lick of death thing with Argenis. And the whole time she's looking at Phoenix. So, yeah, this is going to catch up with her, and it's also going to catch up with Phoenix. And Mil Muertes is, it's not going to be pretty. It's, he didn't get his name 1,000 deaths for nothing. So we'll see where this goes in the weeks ahead. Then we also see a segment next with Mil Muertes. Speak of the devil. He chokes out Chavo in the hallway, and I didn't catch the banter between them. It was short and sweet, but obviously there's some unfinished business between these two, and we'll see that possibly in the next episode coming up Wednesday night. Should be good to see these two go at it. And it'll also be interesting to see how the crowd reacts, because like I've said before, Chavo's a heel, but he also has a lot of love for the fans. It's like Chavo's like one of those guys they love to hate, Next we have a segment, another backstage segment with Big Rick. He's in a confessional booth, And to sum it up, he says, "Vengeance will be mine." And then they do a little close up on him as he's smoking his stogie in confession. It's kind of weird. He's got the patch on the eye, and he's going to be coming for Cueto's crew, which is why I like to call him Cueto's crew. And it'll be interesting to see. So are they going to pick a new big guy to to defend themselves? Are they going to side with someone like Cage? Maybe that would be interesting. Um, so yeah, lots of rivalries heating up here. We then see a match between the not 100% Johnny Mundo. He's got that bad knee from the last attack from King Cuerno. He goes up against Johnny Havoc, Son of Havoc, excuse me. Son of Havoc comes out with Ivelisse, and they have a great match. Minus the fact that Johnny Mundo's, got that bad knee still, and Johnny Mundo ends up winning, but King Cuerno gets his licks again in on Johnny Mundo before it's all said and done. So can't wait to see those two finally face off soon. Maybe this week. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't seen any previews for the show coming up. We also have a match between Pentagon Jr. and Ricky Mandel. Now, Ricky Mandel is one of these newer guys that's been on the show. It's because all these guys are so talented. I don't want to call him a jobber, but I think he's lost every match he's had so far. But nonetheless, good match. More one-sided from Pentagon Jr. He's got this newfound viciousness, as they comment in the match, talking about him. They also say how he broke Famous B's arm. And that was the last match that Pentagon Jr. had. And he ends up breaking Ricky Mandel's arm, too. And it's kind of like a reverse Kimura lock. Something like that. And then he claims he's speaking Spanish at the end of the match, and he says, but they translate it as, Master, there's another sacrifice for you. So, is he acting on his own in this new way, or is someone, with a higher power going to come out with Pentagon Jr. in the future? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Then we have the segment that I touched on. El Patron enters the temple, and he comes out with the AAA championship belt. That was kind of interesting. He gets the crowd fired up, and I've not seen a pop for anyone coming down, making a first appearance like I have for this guy. I mean, he really turned the crowd upside down and got them fired up. And he has a little speech. It says how he went to the United States to conquer them, and then they stabbed him in the back. Now, he didn't come out outright and say it was the WWE, but wrestling fans know he was talking about the WWE, and they did stab him in the back, and and then at the end of his speech, as he's wrapping it up, this guy comes out of nowhere and attacks him. And I did a tiny bit of research, looked it up, found out who it was. It's Tejano, who apparently is a former AAA champion down in Mexico. And so, yeah, we got another new rivalry, which is emanating from one company and kind of jumping to another company. That's kind of interesting. Great to see this feud. New blood on the show. Very exciting. And another thing I'm going to bring up before I wrap this up is it's very interesting how, when Cage destroyed the Lucha Underground Championship, he comes out with it like like a necklace now or whatever he did on the last show. So it's like they still have a champion in Prince Puma, but they destroyed the championship belt. But now El Patron shows up with the belt of his own from his company, AAA. You got to wonder where this is going to go. Are they going to incorporate the AAA championship um, as the new championship belt for Lucha Underground as well? It'll be interesting. Um, are they going to have like a champion versus champion feud? There's lots of different ways they can go about this. Um, so it'll be interesting to see. Because because most of these guys are from AAA. Minus the fact some of the former WWE guys. I don't think there's like Johnny Mundo, Big Rick. I don't think those guys are. Son of Havoc. I could be wrong, but I don't think they've made appearances down in Mexico. So, so yeah, we'll see where all this goes. And give me your thoughts. Are you happy to see Alberto El Patron, uh, you know, in the Temple on a Lucha Underground roster? Are you excited about some of these new feuds that are coming up? Let me know in the comments below. And so, yeah, I apologize for being under the weather for this, but I wanted to get it out to you fans. And so, yeah, we'll see you around for the next one. Thanks for watching.